Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I am going to show you a fun fold card that can be made 3 different ways. Now I kind of stumbled across this as I was making my cards for my Stamp Set of the Month class, which if you want to sign up, you have until tomorrow to email me and I will send you a PayPal invoice for this class. The class that I'm featuring this last week and until tomorrow is the Petal Park Bundle class. Now let's change the camera and get started. All right, so my class features this bundle here, and in the class you do receive the bundle. You get the card kit to create 4 cards. They are 4 different cards. These are, let's see, where's the other one? I'm missing one. I don't know where it went, but there's 4 cards. 3 of them are fun fold. So you're going to get all the cut cardstock to create those 4 cards plus the PDF file. And then you also get a PDF file with 4 bonus cards. And those are all different. And they're paired with the Country Gingham Designer Series paper, which is just gorgeous. So this is one of the cards my club members will get the PDF file. It's a bonus card for them. It's just something a little bit different. So I'm going to show you how to create this, and then I morph this into 2 more cards. So 3 different fun folds, same type layout, measurements are all the same, but let's get started. So we're going to start with this one. And that uses my Petal Park bundle. Again, you can register for that class until tomorrow's the last day. So email me and I'll send you the PayPal invoice for that class. So my card base is Petal Pink. And then I have a piece of basic white that I've embossed with the, I call it my crosshatch embossing folder, but there's 3 embossing folders in the pack. They are on the online exclusive only, and they're actually sold out right now. They're expected to be back into the Stampin' Up! Warehouse the week of May 1st. So if you love embossing folders, this one is my favorite of the 3. I like the little subtleness of it. But those will be back in stock the week of May 1st. If you would like me to email you and let you know when they are in stock, just send me an email and I'll be happy to do that. So we're going to attach the crosshatch piece to our Petal Pink. Hello everyone. Happy Monday. So we're going to attach that. I use the liquid glue when I have an embossed piece because sometimes with that embossing your tape will rip your cardstock. Where the glue, you can just set it down. You can move it when you need to. Then I have another piece of that Petal Pink, and this is 3 inches by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. So it's kind of like a mini little card. So we're going to fold that in half, just like that. Just want to make sure here, because I am live, I think I am live on my Facebook page as well. I was having some errors, yep. I was having some errors when I first started. Hello, Carol. And so I was a little concerned if it was even going to go live. So we're going to take that mini card, because this is our base. It doesn't open up like a regular card. It's just a different fun fold. We're going to attach it to the side like that. So I'm going to grab my glue. Now, I think you've probably created all 3 of the cards I'm going to show you before, but you never probably thought, that's the same card, just stepped up a little bit. So I'm opening it up so I can make sure that I'm straight across the bottom here. And then I should be good at the top. Then I have a little piece of white we're going to put on the inside. Because your card doesn't open up like a full-size card. It's just this little mini card on the side here. So we're going to attach that. Now you can stamp a sentiment or write, whatever you want to do. And then for the front, I have a piece of that gorgeous gingham. We're going to put that on there. Just like that. Then I went ahead and die cut using these scallop contour dies. And then I've already went ahead and stamped the little sprig there. That's that little sprig from the Petal Park stamp set. These little sprigs right here. I stamped those there. Then I stamped both flowers in Petal Pink and then Calypso Coral and punched those out. So those are all ready to go. You know I like to prep ahead of time if I have time. So the bigger ones are going to go off to the side here. Let's see. Maybe I'll put my little ones, just make sure we're in the right area. So the little ones are going to go between that little sprig of those greens, like so. And then the bigger ones are going to come in, fill the outside edge. And then I have some little leaves for those. So we're just going to kind of tuck those in. I have the dimensionals on the back side. So just like that. And then we'll do the same here. I like to stay within that perimeter of the scallop the best I can. Then we're going to attach this to another piece of the Petal Pink, like so, and then that's going to get put on the front there. So let's go ahead and attach that. So this is kind of like a side front panel, I guess you would call this fold. And then we're going to attach it like so. But so I only want to put adhesive on this side right here. If you go anywhere over, you're going to close it and your card's not going to open up. You're not going to have a card that opens. So that gets attached there. Then we're going to come in with the pearls. Now the pearls is what makes this card. And I really think all cards pop, is all your beautiful little embellishments that you add to it. And then we're going to come in with the littler ones for our little flowers. I'll put a couple around on the white, like so. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want an odd number, so we'll put one there. So there's that. It's kind of a side panel front flip card. Now we're going to step that up a bit. I'm going to change up my cardstock because I want you to see how you can just get the same look. It's the same exact layout, the same exact measurements, but we're going to just do it a little bit different. This time we're going to go Night of Navy. I got that same white crosshatch. We're going to attach that. By doing it in different prints, you can see your different options. Sometimes you think, okay, that's the only way that card can be done with those prints. No, 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 no. Change up your prints. Whatever your occasion you got, whatever prints you have on hand. All right, now that I can see. All right, so my card on this one, again, is 3 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to fold that in half. So far we are exactly like that first card. Now we're going to step this one up a bit. We're going to change it. We're going to take this and we're going to fold it to that score line like that. Then I have another piece that is cut 3 by 4 1/4, and that's going to be on attached. But we only want to attach it on the bottom half where we have that under that score line there. So let me put my glue on. And let's match this up. The beauty of the liquid glue is you got the option to move it around a little bit. All right, and you see what we're going to do? We're going to make this an easel card. So we went from our plain old, not plain because it's a pretty card, but we went from our side step card to making it an easel card. So now we're going to attach, this is the lovely linen 12 by 12 paper that's in the annual catalog. Now I could stick it to the side here like that, but I'm going to just move it and center it like best I can get it centered like that. So it is the exact same measurements. We just added that little piece to make it a easel card. And I'm eyeballing this to make it the center. Look inside to make sure that we're straight across. That looks good. Now I'm going to take, this is from the Stylish Shapes dies, which are sold out at the moment. This Stylish Shapes dies are hotcakes. They are in and out all the time. They are expected to be back into the Stampin' Up! Warehouse the week of April 17. So I'm going to put that across there, I think, like so. Now I could add a banner, which I think I'm going to do. So I die cut the same size as this, just in the Night of Navy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to each end to extend, I should say extend, the banner. So match that up like so. Then I'm going to take some dimensionals. Now I haven't made this card, so I wasn't really sure how it's going to turn out. But so far so good. I mean, everything could use a little tweaking now and then when you haven't made it, but that's okay. So I think I'm going to put it more towards the bottom like so. All right. And let's see here. We need to make our easel part for the inside. So I have Happy Birthday, Let's Celebrate You. Now this is from the Go-To Greetings, and this is from the Sentimental Park bundle, which kind of coordinates with the Petal Park bundle. So we're going to attach that. Now to make that easel, it's got to stand up, so we're going to put some dimensionals on here so we can pop this up. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that right inside there like that. So there's how that easels. Now we're gonna add a few pearls to that. I think I'll put one there, and then we'll come in with a little smaller, whoops, maybe here. Maybe here. So there's the same exact, I just changed it a little bit, but this is this part right here is the same right here. I just made it an easel and I centered it, and then this is just different. So I've done this again, and this time I put it to the side and it easels up like that. And I cut the paper to fit into that scallop. So it was like this paper, and then I just fit the scalloped in there. So exact same, just made it an easel. So now we're going to step this up one more time. This one I have no idea, but I think it will come out perfect. So we have this one, we're going to have a card base, our regular size card base. And that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. That seems bigger than that. Let me see what this. No, that's right. I have a piece of white we're going to put on the inside because this one is you're going to be able to open it up. So if you want it to be a full-size card, we're going to still make it a full-size card. And we're going to use the same elements we did on the other two. So you could stamp on the inside some flowers or whatever you like. I need to burnish that down a little bit better. Again, I have my white that I embossed with that cross hatch. That's what I call it, embossing folder. You can use any embossing folder you want. You could use Designer Series paper. You could leave it plain, whatever you want to do. All right, then I have my card, mini card again. This is the 3 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Like so. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to easel it. So I need my piece that is the same size. We're going to attach that to the bottom. All right, and then I have a piece of the Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper. This is the Fresh Freesia. This is Hues of Happiness. This is on low inventory. It is still available, but for how long, I do not know. And I think once it is gone, it is going to be gone. I don't expect any more to come back in. It is in the annual catalog. You will find the list of the supplies I used on all the cards down below the video when this is done. Okay, we're going to attach this to our card front, just like we did the other ones. I'm going to put it to the side. I'm lining up the bottom. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing. And I used Early Espresso ink because I pulled out the Early Espresso from the center of those flowers. This Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper is just beautiful. It's, I would say, one of my, if not my favorite, one of my top favorites. It is just gorgeous, and I definitely am going to miss it. I do have one little one left. So this is going to go on the inside of the easel portion. So really you can put 3 sentiments on this card because you have your front that's easeled, but yet you have a full-size card inside. You could run a strip of, on the inside, you could run a little strip down the side or across the bottom to decorate that as well. I think that would be gorgeous. Like I said, I think that paper print is beautiful. All right, I have the same scallop die cut from, like I did on the first card. And before I attach that, I think I'm going to, in case I mess it up. I have the Happy Birthday. Now this is a smaller version, and this is from the Go-To Greetings. I love that set. It's got lots of sentiments in different shapes and sizes. All right, so that came out good. So we're gonna attach that to our piece of fresh freesia here, like so. And then I've die cut from that paper pack this big fresh freesia flower. And I think we're gonna put it on kind of like that. So I'm gonna pop that up. I'm out of my dimensionals, so I'm gonna just use the edges. You can use all the little itty bits of the dimensionals. Nobody's gonna know that it's a different shape. It all works the same. We're gonna attach that like that. Now I'm gonna pop up these little flowers or leaves with my tiny dimensionals. And I die cut the leaves from the paper as well. The bundle that has the dies and everything is the Happiness Abounds. It's got the dies that coordinate with the printed paper. Let's see, where do I want to put that? I think I'll put it there. We're going to slide that under there. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'm going to attach that to this front panel like we did the first card. And then I'll bring them all in and just show you how we stepped up each one. I think that looks pretty good like that. Come in with those pearls. Like I said, I think any jewels just make it all pop and come together. Cute. So there's that. So they can set that. It's kind of hard to see on the angle like that, but they could set that on their desk. Happy birthday, let's celebrate you. And then inside you can put another message. I'm going to add a strip across the bottom just to finish it off. And then I'll bring in all those and show you how we stepped up each one. Let's see, that's pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to need to trim it or not. We'll see. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. And I think I'm going to put it just like that. So there you have the inside. Full-size card, fits in a regular size envelope. Okay, so here's how we did it. Regular side flap, okay, and then we stepped it up from there and we went to center panel easel, okay, or you can keep it to the side like I did on this one. And then we have full size, we have easel, and then opens to a regular card. So you could do that with any of these. You could make this a full size card. Instead of making it a card base, you cut it 5.5 by 8.5, score it at 4 1/4, and it would open up here and then open up regular card. You could do the same with these easel cards. And then we have the one I did it to. So there's your 3 different ways. Exact same measurements for your panel, your card panel there. But that is it. I hope that you learned a little trick or two maybe. And if you need any of the supplies, I'd appreciate it if you ordered them from me. You will find the list under the video. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, share, click on that bell in the upper right-hand corner when you subscribe so you always know when I go live. If you are watching me on my Facebook page, the same for you guys. Make sure that you like, share, thumbs up. If you are new to my Facebook page, make sure that you subscribe, follow me, like, share it. I love it all. And again, the supplies will be listed on there as well if you need any of those. The Hues of Happiness paper is on low inventory. The basics embossing folders will be back into the warehouse the week of May 1st. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you? The Stylish Shapes dies, which are these gorgeous dies here. The week of April 17, they are supposed to be back in stock. If you are looking for that Irresistible Blooms bundle, that is set to be back into the warehouse the week of April 17th as well. The Lovely and Linen is in the annual catalog, is still available, low supply. The Country Gingham is in the mini catalog. So that is it for today. If you want to join my class and get all those good PDF files and the kit and the bundle, make sure that you email me by tomorrow is the last day to register for that. So that is it for today. Thanks for stopping by.